Imagine turning down a live stream with 30,000 viewers to sell to one with just 300. That sounds like a terrible business decision, unless you're an experienced seller, because some of the best sellers deliberately choose audiences that look much smaller. Why would anyone do that? Because this isn't a rare exception. It happens over and over and over again across e-commerce, across live selling, across creator businesses. The numbers don't seem to make sense. Smaller audiences sometimes create bigger businesses. How? Look almost anywhere. Small collector live streams quietly outsell massive broadcasts. Tiny creator communities outperform channels many times their size. Even new shopping trends are showing the same pattern. Different industries, different platforms, the exact same mystery. So, what do experienced sellers see that everyone else misses because they're clearly not making decisions based on audience size alone? They're measuring something else. But what? Let's start with something strange. Imagine two stores. Store A gets 1 million visitors. Store B gets 10,000. Most people would buy Store A without thinking. But experienced investors wouldn't. Because the first question isn't, how many people walked in? It's, what were they trying to do? Someone browsing for entertainment and someone searching for a product may look identical in your analytics, but they behave completely differently. And that's the first clue. Now look at different platforms. On TikTok, people often discover products while watching entertainment. Buying wasn't necessarily part of the plan. Now look at Whatnot. Collectors schedule streams, wait for auctions, follow specific sellers. They're not just watching, they're participating. Different behavior. Same internet, same technology, completely different results. Why? Because something changed before the live stream even started. Here's the part that really doesn't make sense. Some Whatnot sellers stream to only a few dozen collectors and still generate hundreds of dollars in sales per hour. That shouldn't happen. So why does it? Now the same pattern appears somewhere unexpected. Shopify recently reported that shoppers arriving through AI recommendations are converting better than many visitors arriving through traditional organic search. Not because AI sends millions more people. It doesn't. So why would fewer visitors sometimes outperform more visitors? At this point, all of these examples are pointing toward the same answer. The difference isn't traffic. It's the mindset people arrive with. Marketing has a name for that. Buyer intent. Some people arrive curious. Others arrive ready. Those two audiences may look similar, but they buy very differently. Now everything starts making sense. Experienced sellers don't simply study platforms. They study buyer behavior. They ask questions like, why did this person open this app? Why are they here today? What problem are they trying to solve? Are they browsing, comparing, collecting, or already looking to buy? That's why experienced sellers don't obsess over traffic alone. They obsess over finding audiences whose behavior already matches the outcome they want. Because behavior predicts buying. Far better than audience size ever could. So this video was never really about smaller audiences. That was only the symptom. The real lesson is much bigger. Beginners ask, how do I reach more people? Experienced sellers ask, what kind of buyer am I attracting? That's the difference. One group measures attention. The other measures behavior. And behavior is what creates sales. This week, don't ask, how can I reach more people? Ask something better. What behavior am I attracting? Because once you understand that, you'll start making different decisions about your content, your ads, your platform, and your business. If you want to learn how experienced sellers think not just what tactics they're using. Subscribe to Seller Universe. Every week, we break down the psychology, marketplace trends, and selling strategies that help you make smarter business decisions. Because the best sellers don't just find customers, they understand them.